So today I'll be teaching you how to reduce fractions. Reducing fractions is sometimes called simplifying, and I'll be using these terms during the video. Reducing fractions is just making the fraction as small as it can be. For example, you might have the fraction 6 over 9. The reduced form is 2 over 3, or 1/3, or 2/3, You might be asking, how do I do this? The answer is quite simple. First, find the GCF, or greatest common factor. The GCF is a number that can evenly divide into both numbers of your fraction. Take 12 over 20. The biggest number that can divide into both evenly is 4. That means 4 is the GCF. If you can't find a GCF, then the fraction cannot be simplified. Okay, then take the GCF, or 4 in this case, and divide the numerator, the number on top, above the line, and the denominator, the number below the line, by 4, or the biggest number you have. 12 is divided by 4 is 3, and 20 divided by 4 is 5. Then turn the new numbers into a fraction, remembering that the smallest number is on top. So it becomes 3 over 5. So remember, we did 12 divided by 4 is 3. So 3 becomes the new numerator. And 20 divided by 4 is 5. So 5 becomes the new denominator. So you have 3 over 5. Now, take 5 over 10. The only number that can evenly divide into both is 5. But if you divide 5 and 10 by 5, you'll get 1 over 2. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. You get 1 over 2. That's 1/2. And that is how to simplify a fraction. Let's do another one for practice. Take 4 over 20. What is the GCF? It's 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1, so 1 is the numerator. 20 divided by 4 is 5, meaning 5 is the denominator. So now we have 1 over 5. And there you go. Now, let's take an improper fraction, which is a fraction where the numerator is bigger than the denominator. For example, 11 over 7. Since these are both prime numbers, there is no GCF. Prime numbers are numbers that can't be divided by any number, except 1. Now, the denominator is 7 and the numerator is 11. So let's subtract 7 from 11. You can subtract 7 from 11 once only, but there's still 4 left. And here's the power of fractions. Since you can subtract 7 from 11 only once, you'll have a mixed number, which is a number that has a whole and a fraction next to it. 1 becomes a whole, but you keep the denominator, which is 7 in this case. Then you put the remaining 4 on top of 7. And that becomes your new fraction. Keep the 1 whole next to it. So now you have 1 and 4/7. Since 4 and 7 don't have a GCF, you cannot simplify it. You can't simplify it, but in other circumstances you might still be able to. That is how to simplify fractions. Thank you for watching.